Hello, you guys, and good morning. I hope you guys are having the best day ever. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian. I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea video, pop culture videos every single day. So make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Right now, you guys, it is almost 1 a.m. and I am doing this video so you guys have some morning tea when you're waking up. So grab a snack and a drink and grab some breakfast. Girl, not a snack, bitch. Who the fuck is snacking at freaking 5:30 in the morning? I don't know. Girl, the other day actually, real talk. The other day I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I was like, girl, what now? I couldn't go back to sleep, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the living room and I'm gonna watch like Lizzie McGuire or like Mike and Molly. I don't know, bitch. And then I put on, oh no, I put on The Nanny, went to the kitchen, like, going to the kitchen, like if it was like 7 p.m., making myself a fucking peanut butter and jelly and banana sandwich. I was like, Sebastian, what the fuck? Are you pregnant? And then I had a fucking pickle. And I was like, damn, what the hell's going on here? But anyways, bitch, I didn't even finish. I fell asleep watching The Nanny. Anyways, you guys, why do I always do this? Welcome back to my channel. We are on our way to 26,000. I'm so grateful if you would subscribe. And let's talk about Blaire White, you guys. Okay, so listen. A lot of you guys, I mean like about 6 or 7. I like to say a lot because 6 and 7 is quite a lot for me. But about 6 or 7 of you DM'd me and asked me to talk about the Blaire White video. So I watched the video. I'm a little familiar with Blaire White. I have seen some of her content. Not a lot, I have to say, but I have seen like whenever she like gets involved in drama. So anyways, I saw the video and I was like really in shock to see a lot of her comments just because like, we are living in a world where being woke is very important, which I am. I, I think it's very important to stand with what's right. You know what I mean? But that doesn't delete our past, and it doesn't delete our mistakes, and it doesn't delete, what our learning, experiences throughout life. How cute is my little shirt, right? So Blaire White talks about Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan's beef, or Ethan's beef with them, and she basically actually, like, I'm gonna concentrate a lot more on what she said about Ethan and his past and wokeness and how people are believing, or some of the comments that I'm seeing are that Ethan Klein just goes with the flow. I'm not going to get really into the politics of it, so just because, to be very extremely honest with you guys, I'm not politically intelligent, and I just don't want to sound, I don't want to offend. I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest, but I do know what she means about Ethan Klein. So Ethan Klein, she shows that he had a past. She shows that he basically, had no problem being controversial, had no problem, saying the N word and saying the F, derogatory word for gay, that one. And had absolutely no issues with, working with Trisha, because of her past. She says that everything comes down to money and that he only turns his whole persona whenever it is popular. So basically, if it's popular to be woke, he's going to be woke. If it's popular to be controversial, he'll be controversial. She calls him out and she says that he is not intelligent. She says that everything he says is basically, I'm not quoting here, but she said something like, I don't remember the words but basically she said like anything that Ethan Klein says is bullshit. That she worries about the young kids that are watching him, and that, she doesn't quite understand how being woke doesn't mean to silence the opponents. And that is something that I have like seen a lot, and it's basically like, here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I have a really amazing friend, Lauren, shout out, girl. We have such different political views, and I let her be and she lets me be. And we let each other be and we respect each other's, things. And I think that is missing in society. I think, as long as you're respectful to one another, and as long as you're not saying anything too insane or crazy, then I definitely think that everyone, can get along. But Blaire is really coming out in a time where Ethan Klein is being seen as the hero, as the, the good guy in this, everybody basically idolizes Ethan Klein right now. And they love Ethan. Ethan can't do no wrong. So for Blaire to actually come forward and, say something against Ethan, as soon as I saw the video, I was like, "Ooh, girl, you better be careful." You know what I mean? But you know what? Here's the thing. I think you are allowed to speak up and you are allowed to say your opinion as long as you're being respectful. She went in, she definitely went in and she called him spineless. She called him dumb. She said that, everything that comes out of his mouth is stupid, basically. My God, I had like, some of the clips that she posted, she was like, there's this part, oh my God, you guys, I'm just gonna put the audio because it is like insane. Here, listen to this audio part.
You wanted the views, you wanted the money, but of course you don't have the integrity to say that. You're gonna lie and say, well, I didn't know much about him.
Okay, here we go.
He goes on to say, but especially now, I can see he's a dangerous gateway to alt-right.
So here she's talking about Jordan Peterson.
Today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the man who ran a podcast with Trisha Paytas is clutching his pearls over harmful speech.
Hitler can't be all bad if he had this big following.
Found out about the Holocaust?
I had no idea. I really love movies and books about the Holocaust. What's the stereotype about Jews? Like, my cheap Jew...
Yeah,
alt-right,
1 second.
transphobia, and COVID misinfo. I removed both interviews today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the man who ran a podcast with Trisha Paytas is clutching his pearls over harmful speech.
Hitler can't be all bad if he had this big following.
Found out about the Holocaust?
I had no idea. I really love movies and books about the Holocaust. What's the stereotype about Jews? Like, my cheap Jew boyfriend with a big nose. I don't say that. Jewish people are cheap.
But again, he didn't care because Trisha was making him a lot of money because at the time she was in the public's favor. So not only...
So in this part, she's talking about how Ethan had Jordan on his podcast years ago. Then he tweeted out saying this about Jordan. I will read it to you right now. He tweeted this out January 14th, 2022. And Ethan says, years ago, I interviewed Jordan Peterson before I was very familiar with his politics. He was an interesting guest who I enjoyed sitting with, but especially now, I can see he's a dangerous gateway to alt-right, transphobia, and COVID misinfo. I removed both interviews today. So that's what she is saying, like, oh, at the time, you thought it was, like, popular, and it brought you a lot of views to have him, and now that you are woke, it's not. And this is coming from the guy who had Trisha Paytas, and then she continues. Listen, I am dying to see, like, one thing. I think that Blaire White, even though, to be very honest, I don't quite understand the politics part of it, I do, in fact, understand a lot of what she is saying about the woke community. I had a friend, you guys. So this is like a weird thing, It's like, I will always stand with what's right? But I also have questions, right? And I understand that it's not people's job to answer my questions. I have to obviously, educate myself. I have to read about things. I have to, look into things. The reason I don't talk about politics is because, quite frankly, not till recently, I didn't really care. And I know it sounds super ignorant and I know it sounds crazy, but I just didn't care. And, that sounds very, privilege not to care, And I really do think, and I'm so grateful honestly, for 2020, because it opened my eyes about so many things, and it opened my eyes that, you know what, you do in fact have to care, at whatever degree you want to care in. But I do think that, you can have a conversation, and if somebody's open to answer your questions, you should be able to obviously ask them, if you guys agreed with it. That's why I think that Blaire should definitely go on the podcast with Ethan and, tell her views with him, and you know, tell him in his face that, you know what, I think that you go along with what's popular. I think that because it's popular to be woke, you are woke, and you know, and so on and so forth. You know, here's the thing about my grandfather always told me politics, religion, and money is something you should never talk about. I will talk about it if somebody wants to have a conversation about it and we respect each other. I'm still learning, I'm still educating myself on politics, on everything. I still don't have a lot of things very clear, but I'm one person that I'm grateful to be learning, and I'm grateful to do my own research, you know? So like, for example, I don't know much about these people, and I was like, you know what, does it interest me? No. I'm gonna be very honest with you, right? I saw the video and I was like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. The only thing that I thought it was very interesting, and that's what I'm doing this video about, is her coming at Ethan Klein, saying those things that she said, and also coming for YouTube's golden boy. Like, that's the part that I was like, I don't know about Jordan, girl. I don't know about I don't even know the other guy's name, Joe. I don't know about Jordan. I don't know about Joe. I don't know who these people are, bitch. Call me ignorant, yes, 100%. I just know who these people are. But all I know is that Blaire, girl, listen, I think her speaking whatever, you know, her truth, I think that she could definitely be somebody who will be able to sit with Ethan and talk about things. So anyways, you guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah. Oh, let's read our morning. If you guys are new, this is like my little morning message. So it's like you choose a message and you read it every morning. So I'm gonna choose this one. Okay, hang on. Okay, it says, don't look back, you're not going that way. Oh, I like that. Don't look back, you're not going that way. I like that one a lot. Anyways, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching me and my unicorn expressing ourselves. Love you so much and are so grateful for you, and thank you for watching.